That one, bet 'em all. This is Sprawl and Call, and I'm your host, C. Rich, coming at you with Bellator 162. Slamenko versus Grove, the return of the former champ and one of the world's greatest middleweights, Alexander Slamenko. Well, guys, we actually have a really good card for you, and I'm just going to start at the bottom real quick. Because there is quite a bit of betting lines for the card so far. So, we're going to go with Chase Gormley versus Bobby Brents. Don't really know much. Chase Gormley at a minus 190, Brents at a plus 150. I know Chase is actually a pretty decent fighter, but I don't have enough information about him, so I will not be betting him, but I'll be picking him just because I have seen him fight a few times. Next, we have the 205ers Virgil Zwicker and Dan Charles. Dan Charles coming at a minus 175 with Zwicker at a plus 135. Zwicker is, guy's got some heart, and I don't know, I have not seen him get knocked out in a while. Two good fights with Houston Alexander, which, I mean, hell, he's still a world beater even though he's getting old. Kind of dirty of a fighter, but I'm actually kind of thinking Zwicker on the underdog play, but I'm just going to be leaving this one completely alone in the betting lines. I'll go for a hell of it and pick Zwicker. I think he has a very good chance. Dan Charles hasn't came to amaze me with anything to persuade my decision. So next we have Gilbert Smith and Ricky Rainey. Smith coming at a minus 170 with Ricky Rainey at plus 130. Well, if you're like me, I don't really like Gilbert Smith too much. But I have to pick him because although Ricky is good in the stand-up game, Gilbert is just going to end up taking him down, more than likely grinding out a decision, or at least getting a good 2 rounds on him, or a clear round and then 2 iffies. Taking Smith, but I'm not putting my money on it. The next one is actually, man, people are going to start to know this girl too. Julia Budd versus Arlene Blancow. Julia Budd at a opening at a minus 540. Now, if you're like myself too, a couple fights ago and seeing her, I'm like, why would I put those types of odds on a woman that's unknown? Man, if you see this woman, you'll understand. She's larger, more athletic. God, this girl, she's going to be known here in a few fights. She damn near, could be the next Ronda Rousey, perhaps. I see this probably being quick work within 2 rounds. The minus 540 price tag I'm not liking too much. I'm still picking her, but I didn't throw in any parlays. Next, Gotti Yamauchi and Ryan Couture. Yamauchi sitting at a minus 210 with Couture at a plus 160. I was really bummed out when I saw these lines because when I saw the fight, I'm like, dude, Gotti Yamauchi. I've bet on him like the past 3 or 4 fights in a row that he's been in Bellator, that there's been lines available, and the guy has ceased to keep impressing me. And Couture, although he is a good fighter, he's a grinder. And Yamauchi looks to finish. And he has some slick grappling, where Couture is more of a wrestler-type base style, keeping guys flat on their backs, and I just don't see him keeping Yamauchi on his back very long. I'm taking Yamauchi for the win here. Still trying to figure out what the hell kind of bet I'm going to do, if I even am going to bet it. Waiting for perhaps an in-the-distance play to come out, or submission. But these lines just came out, so I've been waiting. Next, Hatsu Kato versus AJ Matthews. Kato at a minus 170 with Matthews at a plus 130. This is going to be a stand-up war. And Matthews said, I just watched the weigh-ins, and Matthews is happy that someone's going to stand with him. Knowing Kato, he might do the same shit he did with Joe Schilling and take him down at first to wear out some of his gas tank and then stand and bang with him. Kind of thinking that's the smart play to do, because that's what I would do. Definitely taking Kato for the win, but I'm going to probably play or parlay some type of prop bet, like fight does not go to round 3 with something else, perhaps. Maybe Kato in the distance. We have to wait and see. The under, I don't know. I'm still sketchy on that because Kato could take him down and wait until round 2. I don't really want to play around with that one too much. But hey, on to bigger and better things, we got Bobby Lashley and Josh Applett. What can I really say? Bobby Lashley, as much as I've wanted to see him get his face punched in and lose every time I've had a chance to bet against him, because he always has crazy odds, I've seemed to be let down. The guy's good. I've came to the conclusion the guy, he is pretty good. And he does have good fight IQ. I mean, the guy he knows that's going to stand there and bang with him, takes him straight down. Hell, I got to respect that. Sitting at a minus 400 right now. I did do a parlay. I did a big parlay with Bobby Lashley and Shlemenko. We're going to get into that one with my pick. Bobby Lashley minus 400. Jump on it now before he goes to a minus 600, fellas. Come on. The main event. The return of one of my favorite fighters, Alexander Shlemenko. Former middleweight champion. Taking on Kendall Grove. Well, you know what? Grove's made me some money here in Bellator. He's not a crappy fighter. He just has, a crazy record. But the guy's, he'll fight anybody, which I gotta respect it. Shlemenko, there's a huge height disadvantage here in this fight. I'm talking like almost a damn foot, probably. But that means where Shlemenko's face is, forward, is in Grove's sternum. So that's pretty, nice to know. And Shlemenko does work the body shots. And that's how I see this one ending. Grove tends to wing his punches a lot. Comes forward a lot of times, and he'll wing the hooks. And I'm just seeing some straight jabs or even a spinning back kick to the sternum. TKO for Shlemenko. So my official bet that I already placed, and it is on the UFC Betting Sharks wall on Facebook. If you're not in there, try to get in there because we got lots of good info for you guys, and there is a waiting list. But my final bet was Shlemenko at a minus 280 and Bobby Lashley minus 400. $100 for 69 and some change. So, hey, thanks for watching, guys. Forever and always, don't forget to check out SpawnCall.com. And don't blow your bankrolls.